With so many options, why choose Arizona State University?
For me, the only online option was ASU because of the quality. Their faculty was really involved with their students and care about your personal journey. The dedication to my personal development from my professors, that's been extremely valuable to me.
Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Explore more than 350 plus undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
Welcome to Gardening with Ben, your go-to podcast for all things green and growing in 2025. Whether you're a seasoned gardener, a budding enthusiast, or just curious about cultivating your own slice of nature, you're in the right place. Join me, Ben, as we explore practical tips, inspiring stories, and the latest trends in gardening to make your outdoor space bloom with life. From allotment adventures to wildlife-friendly gardening, I'm here to help you grow your passion and reap the rewards. So grab your gloves, roll up your sleeves, and let's get started on this year's gardening journey. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Gardening with Ben for your Thursday's episode. The weekend is nearly here, thankfully. Soon it'll be Friday, and soon we'll be thinking about spending the whole weekend down at our allotments. And fingers crossed, it's a lot brighter than it was last weekend. Wow, did we get some torrential rain? It absolutely bounced it down on Sunday, worse than it was on Saturday. Who says there's a hosepipe ban in Yorkshire, with the amount of rain that we've had? But the hosepipe ban will probably be on until winter, knowing our luck. But yeah, hopefully we do get some more rain. And I don't mind if it rains in the week, because obviously I'm not down at the allotment. But hopefully we do get sunshine for the weekend. That is what I'm wanting, because I need to do some work outside now. That's the only thing with all this rain that we have. The weeds certainly start to grow back. And one of the weekend jobs that I like to do is go around weeding in between every plant and digging it over so that if it does rain, the water can get into the soil pretty easily. I do that once a week on all my beds to keep the weeds down as well.
With so many options, why choose Arizona State University?
For me, the only online option was ASU because of the quality. Their faculty was really involved with their students and care about your personal journey. The dedication to my personal development from my professors, that's been extremely valuable to me.
Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Explore more than 350 plus undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
And it keeps it manageable and it keeps it easy. It only takes like 5 minutes to do each bed. If you do it every week, you get it all tidied and keep on top of it. If I only could say that about keeping the bindweed down, though, that is one thing I can't keep on top of. Well, today's episode, we're going to talk about sharing your allotment with people. And how I mean about that is build a community of friends with your allotment neighbours and people online as well. I've made so many friends online through doing social media and sharing tips and advice, what I learn, with other people, and they give me tips and advice all the time as well. And that is where I get all my information from other people. Obviously, I learn stuff myself through trial and error, and mostly errors. But I learn new things every time. And if I learn something good, that is when I share it with you all. And I really jump and shout about it because I know it actually works. If only we could find something to keep the slugs off, then I'd be jumping and shouting about that. That is for sure. But yeah, it's good to share tips and advice with one another and encourage one another as well. Never put anybody down for how they're doing stuff, as it might work for the person that's trying it. You never know. And if it's successful, then you may even be doing it in the end. But yeah, never put anybody down, as it's their passion, they're enjoying it, and they're reaping the rewards from it. And that's one thing I've never done. I've never put anybody down about the methods that they do in gardening. I've always encouraged other people. And another thing to do is share your seeds and your plants with other people, as I get loads and loads of seeds free with my magazines. too many to handle, and I've literally got a bag full. And I'll always be sharing seeds with my dad or with other people. If they need a packet of seeds, I'll always share it with somebody. And yeah, share the seeds rather than waste them as well. And there's loads of seed swaps around as well. If you look online on Facebook in particular, the people do seed swaps as well. So if you've got loads of seeds that you're never going to use, swap them with someone else and you might get something useful back which you might want to try and grow as well. And the same goes with your plants as well from the allotment. I'm one of these that if I'm sowing my seeds, I won't just sow a few seeds. I'll sow the whole packet. Even if there's 2,000 cauliflower seeds in a packet, I will sow the lot. Why I need 2,000 plants, I don't know. But then they all end up dying and you only plant about 12 of them out of the 2,000. So give them away, give them to other people around the allotments. Or if you're growing in your garden, give them to a neighbour or to a friend. Never waste anything that you grow. It's always useful to pass it on. And that is one thing that I always do with my strawberry runners. Strawberries are sending out their runners now. This is when they send out all the baby plants. They finished fruiting and it's now time to send out the baby plants. If you're not going to use them, don't waste them. Don't chuck them away. Pot them up or stick them in the soil while they're still connected to the mother plant. Let them root. Once they've rooted, snip the umbilical cord off it. That's what I call it anyway, the umbilical cord, because it is connected to the mother plant. Once it's rooted, snip it off, and then you can either use it for yourself, fill in gaps, fill in spaces, replace old plants because you're meant to rotate your plants every 3 to 4 years. That is something they say, as they don't fruit when they get older. Replace old plants, but if not, pass it on to a plot neighbour. Look out for somebody new that's joined your allotment recently. I'm sure most of my strawberries are all over the allotment site because I've passed them on to my neighbour's passed them on to his neighbour. They're all over the place. It's good to see and pass plants on as well. And strawberry plants cost a lot of money. So yeah, pass on the rewards, what you've got from your allotment, and let others enjoy it as well. And then the final thing is to share your vegetables. That is one thing you should do. And when I'm down at my plot, my neighbour often shouts over, "Do you want to try some of these strawberries, these alpine strawberries that I've grown?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll try them," because I've never tried alpine strawberries. I've always just grown the normal strawberries. And they're actually really nice, actually. I don't know if I'll actually grow them myself, because they're very tiny. But yeah, they're really nice. Then like you'll pass something back, whether it be rhubarb, some apples, or anything. Yeah, if you've got any spare vegetables, share it out. Don't waste it. Or if you've got nobody to pass it on to, have a look at a food bank and see if you can pass them on to them. There's plenty that in Sheffield where I live, where they accept excess vegetables and everything like that. So have a look around and see if anyone can use them, or even a soup kitchen or something. So obviously grow enough stuff for yourself, and if you've got any leftovers, do the right thing and share it with other people and let other people enjoy it. And you never know, that one person that you might give a strawberry plant to might decide to get an allotment or maybe start growing their own fruit and vegetables, and you've planted that seed there for them to start learning how to nurture and care for plants and obviously get food from it as well. So yeah, that has been our little episode today about sharing and enjoying other people down at the allotment and getting to know one another. So if you're not following us on social media, make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And if you're not following this podcast, do give it a follow. Click the bell as well if you're listening on Spotify, and then it'll notify you when new podcasts come up. So until next time, everyone, remember, keep smiling, keep shining, and keep gardening with Ben, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Gardening with Ben. I hope you've enjoyed our chat and picked up some tips to help your garden and allotment thrive. Don't forget to stay connected with me on all social media for even more gardening inspiration, updates and behind the scenes content. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram and YouTube. Just search Gardening with Ben. Hit that follow button or subscribe button and join our growing community of garden lovers. Until next time everyone, remember, keep smiling, keep shining and keep gardening with Ben.